I love her commercials. I like the way she looks. Her haircut's very cute. She's got a bob. I went and I bought everything they made, and every time that I am on TV, I am wearing Eileen Fisher for the last 3 years. Anytime anyone asks me what Eileen Fisher, it's made my life so manageable. The quality of the clothes, the way they fit, everything about it. Now, the only problem is they're very expensive. Very expensive. It's like $200 for a pair of pants. And it's hard for me, even though I was very lucky to have that TV show and I hit the lottery in many ways, I still can't spend $200 on pants because it just seems absurd. However, I have them in my closet, and when I make an appearance on TV or for work, I wear them. Tyne Daly did say to me, so you think Rosie O'Donnell deserves the good clothes, but Ro does not. I said, oh, Tyne, should I pay you money as therapist? Because that's what you are in my life. Love Tyne Daly more than I could articulate. In fact, I had dinner with her just the other night. I have to tell you all about it. I met her brother Tim, who I know just from doing my show, and when I sat down at dinner at Orso's, he said to me, I thought you hated me. And I thought he was kidding. I'm like, what do you mean? He said, I did your show, and I don't know, we didn't connect, and I thought you hated me. I go, are you serious? He's like, yes. I go, you're Tyne Daly's brother. I worship at the temple of Tyne Daly. I have a Mary Beth Lacey tattoo. What, are you kidding me? How could I possibly hate you? It just was strange. But, you know, he runs the Creative Coalition now. So he wants to come and talk. But anyway, that was a tangent, and I should focus on Eileen Fisher, who I'm hoping won't sue me for defamation. So she's at the theater to see Love, Loss, and What I Wore. I'm told she's there after the show. I'm so happy because as an opening night gift, I gave everyone in the cast a $500 gift certificate from Eileen Fisher because I know how much better one feels in the clothes. I run out, I see Eileen and her two assistants, a beautiful young gay boy and a very thin, perfect-looking 21-year-old girl, and Eileen, wearing Eileen, and I throw my arms around her, and she doesn't hug back. But that's okay, because sometimes people aren't huggers. And I say, Eileen, with tears in my eyes, holding her arms, you know, holding, you know how I do the double hold, and, you know, I'm a close talker. Like, I was doing it all. It was full-on Eileen. I was like, Eileen, I love you, and you have helped me in so much way. You can't imagine how much stress I had in my life because of clothing. And once I found you 3 years ago, everything changed. And on behalf of every plus-size woman in the world, I just want to thank you. And I want to ask you, why do you only have the plus? It's Soho. It's so crazy that we have to go all the way down there. Because I go to every Eileen store, no matter where I am in the country. If I see one, I stop and go in. I love the employees. They're all kind. They all have your clothes on. I just love everything about you. So what's up with the plus size down at Soho then? She goes, well, that's not really our demographic we're going for. I said, what? She said, no, we're not really, you know, I mean, we want everybody to enjoy our clothes. I said, but what do you mean? She says, well, you know, we sell a lot of size 2. And right away, I think she means plus size 2. Because what I love about Eileen Fisher is that the plus sizes are size 1, 2, and 3. So even if you're at your fat peak, you can still walk around going, I'm a size 3. You know, in your head, denial. It really is helpful. So when she said we sell a lot of size 2, I said, oh yeah, the plus size 2. She said, no, the regular size 2. And my heart kind of dropped into my stomach. You know that feeling on a roller coaster right when you click in and for a moment everything is disoriented and you think I might pass out? That's what happened to me. Now there are about 8 people witnessing this. Tyne Daly, Katie Finneran, Natasha Lyonne, all the cast members are there, and they're all because they know I love Eileen, and it keeps going, and she doesn't stop, and Tyne is trying to interject, and so is Katie Finneran, and Katie is wearing Eileen Fisher that day. You know why? Because I gave her the gift card, because she really had never even heard of Eileen Fisher before that, and the young pretty girl starts talking to Katie about, and then Eileen says, yeah, like, you know, and points to Katie as her target audience. And I said, so you mean to tell me that you're trying to design for everyone and you don't really want the association with the plus size people? Well, it's just not the image that we're going for. Jeanette, it was like someone stabbed me in the heart. I started making very loud jokes like, okay, nice to meet you, Eileen. We're broken up. Good to see you. Have a nice life. My attorney will call yours. It's over. You know where I'm going right now? Donna Karen's. Donna Karen's home. Eileen, bye-bye and screw you. Although I didn't use screw, I used the F word. But it was funny in the context because you know what? I'm funny, right? So people laugh, even though there's anger and hostility underneath the comic timing. And after I said F you to Eileen, her assistant went white went white, and I said to Eileen, that must be an assistant, a subordinate. You know why? She's about to pass out that somebody said F you to you. But you know what? F you and your clothes. I'm wearing Donna Karen from now on. It's over, Eileen. It is over. And I'm mad. I am seriously mad. I leave. I go into the lobby. I'm about to go to my publicist Cindy's bar mitzvah. So I'm waiting in the lobby for Stanley to pick me up with the kids in the car. And there are about 35 women waiting for autographs, most of them looking a lot like me from Long Island, and I'm signing autographs and talking to them, and Eileen is still in the theater with the thin people, and I'm out in the lobby with the real people, and I'm signing, and they're like, oh, Rosie, oh, da-da-da, you look so good. I said, well, I'm wearing Eileen Fisher, apparently for the last time. So enjoy it if you like it. But they're like, why? What happened? I said, well, all you need to know is Eileen is in the theater, and I have a feeling she's going to be walking through those doors any moment. They're like, oh, that's so exciting. I said, I know. I understand your thrill. When I heard she was in the theater, I felt the same thing, and in she walks. And I say, ladies and gentlemen, Eileen Fisher. And they all start to clap. And I turn my back to the crowd, and I walk 2 steps forward, so I'm 3 inches from her face. I said, count how many are plus-sized, Eileen.
Wow.
Enjoy your life. I then went home after the bar mitzvah and put every single piece of Eileen Fisher in a box. There's one pile for the already used clothes and one pile for the new clothes. Why? I have so much Eileen Fisher that most of it still had the tags on because I only wear it for photo shoots, for bar mitzvahs, for weddings, or for Jay Leno or Craig Ferguson. I do not wear Eileen Fisher in my real life because it's my good clothes, and I don't want to waste my good clothes. Well, all those good clothes are gone. I took everything with a price tag back to Eileen Fisher's store. I said, if you can't give me a full refund money-wise, please give me gift cards. So I'd like to tell the audience out there, if you're around my size, 5'6", 5'7", 200 to 230, right now I'm about 212, call us now because I'm going to give you some of my Eileen Fisher gift cards and or my old Eileen Fisher clothes because mark my words, I will never wear her clothes again. And then I also need the help from the plus-size ladies out there. Do you have any other recommendations of where I should now go? Because frankly, I'm doing no public appearances for this radio program because I have nothing to wear. I've given away all my Eileen Fisher clothes and I now need something. I'm hoping to go to LA to do Craig Ferguson, who is my favorite human of the talk show circuit, and also wrote the best first novel next to Dave Eggers that I've ever read. He wrote, and he just has a new book out now too, with I'm just starting. I love Craig Ferguson. That guy's a genius. And I want to do his show, but frankly I can't because I don't have anything to wear because of, I'm not even going to say her name anymore. I'm going to call her The Fish because I'm fearing a lawsuit. Although I have witnesses. There were many people who saw the whole thing. The Fish. There's more Rosie Radio to come right here on Sirius XM. I hope you're having a great holiday season. Enjoy.